Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Welcome to the Headmaster's Diary of fascinating and enjoyable stories and lessons. Early on in my career, I was observing a group of very young boys on the playground during their lunchtime. They played together and were very happy to be free from the classroom duties. All of a sudden, a dog entered the school playground. One of the boys began hurling stones at it to scare it off. It was not long before the rest of the group joined in, throwing stones and screaming at it to go away. When I approached the boys, they were sorry for their actions, and they did not seem to have an answer as to why they had done that in the first place. It's not uncommon for some children to behave this way when they see an animal on the street or an animal without its owner. This is synonymous with having fun at the expense of others, which is not allowed, and it should not be any different towards animals. Islam places a great emphasis on being kind towards animals. In fact, it is our duty to take care of animals. All living beings, humans, birds, animals, insects, they are all worthy of consideration and respect. Islam has always viewed animals as a special part of Allah's creation. Mankind is responsible for whatever it has at its disposal, including animals, whose rights must be respected. The Holy Quran and the Hadith and the history of Islamic civilization offer many examples of kindness and mercy, compassion towards animals. According to Islamic principles, animals have their own position in the creation hierarchy, and humans are responsible for their well-being and their food. There are many stories about people who were kind to animals and who attained Jannah despite committing many sins. However, I'm sure you are aware of stories where people who were very good inside, they had good character, but they were cruel to animals, and they had attained the anger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is important to know that all living creatures were made by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah loves all animals, all of His creation. Animals exist for the benefit of human beings. We are also instructed in the Quran and Hadith to avoid treating animals cruelly, overworking or overloading animals, neglecting animals, hunting animals for sport, treating animals inhumanely, cutting the mane or the tail of a horse, and to also have animal fighting as a sport. There are a lot of these sports that take place these days. Or factory farming. Our religion shows such mercy towards animals that even our means of slaughtering has specific conditions to avoid that animal from suffering before it is killed. This clearly indicates the compassion that we should show towards all of the animals. As Muslims, it is our duty to be merciful with all living creatures. In the process, we should also reward and assist individuals who seek to find and comfort and shelter deserted animals. We must strive together for compassion towards all living creatures. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala change our lives for the better, and may He continue to bless you and I and our families and grant us, the Muslim Ummah, Jannat al-Firdaus. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.